The Lost Treasures of Montgó. The morning sun bathed Javier's Montgó Natural Park in a warm, golden glow, casting its enchanting radiance over the landscape. The rugged terrain, a harmonious blend of earthy tones and vibrant greens, sprawled out beneath the azure canopy of the Mediterranean sky. It was as if the world had been touched by a painter's brush, turning this natural masterpiece into a breathtaking vista of awe-inspiring beauty. Angelica Boyle, a longtime resident of Javier, had always held a deep appreciation for the rugged charm of Montgó. She frequently sought solace in the embrace of this wild, untamed paradise that stood as a silent sentinel over her beloved town. This particular morning found her on a serene hiking excursion, a moment of respite from the bustle of daily life. As she navigated a less traveled path in the park, the trail meandered through a verdant thicket, creating a delightful sense of seclusion. Birdsong filled the air, and the sweet scent of wildflowers wafted on the gentle breeze. Angelica moved gracefully, her steps deliberate and unhurried, taking in the sights and sounds of Montgó's pristine wilderness. It was during one such peaceful pause that Angelica's keen eye caught sight of something unusual. Half buried beneath a tangle of ivy and moss, a weathered parchment lay hidden. The paper, its edges brittle and yellowed with age, bore a sense of mystery that tugged at Angelica's curiosity. With a delicate touch, she unearthed the parchment, careful not to damage it further. As she unfolded it, she revealed a map, its once vibrant colors now faded into an ethereal, parchment-like palette. The map was adorned with cryptic symbols and faded annotations that whispered secrets of hidden treasures, secreted away within the heart of Montgó. The parchment, yellowed with age, bore the weight of history in its very fibers. Its surface was textured with the ravages of time, and its once vibrant hues had mellowed into a sepia-toned elegance. The map's edges, frayed and delicate, testified to a long and storied journey, as if it had weathered the ages alongside the park it represented. As Angelica carefully unfurled the parchment, her gaze fell upon a mesmerizing tableau of cryptic symbols and faded annotations. Each symbol seemed to have been etched with a sense of secrecy, as though they whispered promises of hidden treasures concealed deep within the heart of Montgó. The annotations, written with the hand of an enigmatic cartographer, guided the way through a labyrinth of clues, as if inviting the intrepid to embark on a journey into the unknown. The map was a tapestry of intrigue, a silent testament to the stories passed down through generations in Javier. It hinted at treasures that had long been the stuff of local legends, whispered around campfires and in the hushed conversations of the town's elders. These tales spoke of fortunes amassed by pirates, relics lost to the annals of history, and the timeless allure of Montgó, where nature held secrets and the past seemed to coexist with the present. Excitement bubbled within Angelica's heart as she realized the significance of her discovery. The map was not just a curiosity, it was the key to unlocking the secrets of Montgó, to uncovering the mysteries that lay hidden within its craggy peaks and lush valleys. It was an invitation to traverse the terrain that had watched over Javier for centuries, to explore the untamed heart of their beloved home, and to uncover the tales of those who had lived, loved, and thrived in the shadow of Montgó. The thrill of the unknown coursed through her veins, and Angelica could hardly contain her anticipation. She knew that this map would lead to an adventure unlike any other, one that would bridge the gap between past and present, and illuminate the treasures, both material and historic, that lay waiting to be uncovered within Montgó's embrace. Angelica gathered her closest friends, Antonio, a history enthusiast, and Sophia, an archaeology student with an insatiable curiosity, to join her on this thrilling adventure. She spread the ancient map across the picnic table outside her cozy cottage, the midday sun casting long shadows over the weathered parchment. Antonio leaned in, studying the cryptic symbols with a furrowed brow.
This is fascinating, Angelica. It's like a puzzle waiting to be solved, and I can't resist a good historical mystery.
Sophia, her eyes bright with anticipation, traced the faded annotations with her fingertip.
I can't believe we're holding a piece of our town's history right here. I can't wait to explore Montgó and uncover the treasures and stories hidden within.
Angelica nodded, her eyes dancing with excitement.
This map is our ticket to an adventure of a lifetime. We'll be traversing the same paths our ancestors did, following their footsteps,
and discovering the tales they left behind.
With the map as their guide, the trio embarked on their journey into Montgó Natural Park. The rugged terrain provided challenges that tested both their resolve and their friendship. As they ventured into the heart of the park, they encountered thickets and ravines, their trust in each other growing with each step. Days turned into weeks, and as they decoded the map's enigmatic symbols, they unearthed treasures that were more than just material wealth. The ancient artifacts, pottery, and relics they found told stories of Javier's past, offering glimpses into the lives and cultures that had thrived in this corner of the world. One evening, as they sat around a campfire beneath a starlit sky, Antonio marveled at the history they were uncovering.
This journey has been an eye-opener, Angelica. It's not just about finding treasures, it's about connecting with the past, understanding our roots, and preserving our town's history.
Sophia nodded in agreement.
It's a unique opportunity to become part of the story, to add our own chapter to the rich tapestry of Javier. I'm grateful to be sharing this adventure with you both.
Angelica smiled, her gaze fixed on the campfire's dancing flames.
And I'm grateful for your friendship and our shared love for Javier. Together, we've not only unearthed hidden treasures but also forged an unbreakable bond that will forever link us to this remarkable place.
The journey to uncover the secrets of Montgó was not just about discovering ancient relics, it was a transformative experience that deepened their connection to their town and each other. As they continued their exploration, the trio uncovered more treasures, both tangible and intangible, and their love for Javier and its history only grew stronger. Their first stop led them to a cavern nestled deep within the heart of the mountain, its entrance framed by the gnarled roots of ancient olive trees. They stood at the precipice of the unknown, gazing into the darkness that stretched before them. With torches in hand and an unquenchable thirst for discovery, they ventured into the yawning, echoing depths. As they delved deeper into the cavern, the flickering torchlight danced upon the uneven walls, revealing the hidden treasures that had been concealed for centuries. The air was heavy with the musty scent of history, and their footsteps echoed in harmony with the whispers of the past. In the heart of the cavern, their torches cast an amber glow upon an astonishing collection of artifacts. Each relic bore the weight of time, and each was a silent storyteller, weaving a narrative of the town's history through the ages. They unearthed shards of ancient pottery, each piece a fragment of everyday life from bygone eras, and each revealing a unique facet of Javier's heritage. Antonio knelt beside a cluster of Roman coins, his eyes reflecting wonder and
These coins, Angelica, they tell stories of trade, commerce, and the people who once thrived here. Javier has always been a crossroads of history.
Sophia, her fingers gingerly tracing the intricate patterns of a well-preserved Moorish mosaic, marveled at the artistry.
Look at this mosaic, it's a masterpiece. It's a testament to the influence of the Moors on our town. The intricate design and vibrant colors speak of their rich culture and the mark they left on Javier.
Angelica herself was entranced by a faded scroll that had somehow survived the ravages of time. Unfurled, it revealed a tale told in elegant calligraphy, a love story from a time long past.
This scroll is a testament to the people who have walked these very lands. Their stories are etched into the walls of this cavern, waiting to be rediscovered.
Their discovery of these artifacts was not merely a matter of uncovering relics, it was a communion with history, a connection to the generations who had lived, laughed, and loved in Javier. They understood that their town was not a static entity but a living tapestry, where cultures had intermingled, where people had traded, and where history had been inscribed in the very rocks of Montgó. As they left the cavern, the echoes of their footsteps seemed to reverberate with the stories they had uncovered. Their journey was not only about collecting treasures but also about adding layers to the complex history of Javier, about revealing the tapestry of cultures and communities that had shaped their beloved town. With each find, Angelica, Antonio, and Sophia became more deeply entwined in the captivating history of their beloved Javier. Their journey was not just about uncovering historical artifacts but about forging an intimate connection with the past and the enchanting tapestry of their town's heritage. The treasure hunt guided them to hidden waterfalls tucked away in secluded glens. These pristine natural wonders spoke of the purity and tranquility that had drawn people to Javier for generations. The soothing sounds of cascading water served as a reminder of the town's eternal connection with the elements and the enduring beauty of its landscapes. Mysterious rock formations stood sentinel along the path, their weathered faces etched with secrets known only to time. Antonio's historical expertise shone as he unraveled the stories hidden in the stone.
These rocks, Angelica, are like ancient storytellers, bearing witness to countless moments of joy, sorrow, and triumph. They are the silent witnesses to the passage of time.
Their quest led them to forgotten caves, dark and mysterious, where echoes of the past reverberated with every step. These subterranean realms unveiled secrets held by the earth itself, and they marveled at the artistry of stalactites and stalagmites that had formed over centuries. These caves whispered of ancient ceremonies, shelter for the curious, and perhaps, even secrets long buried within their depths. As the trio delved deeper into the park, they met with local elders who shared tales and legends passed down through generations. These storytellers added an extra layer of enchantment to their quest, recounting the myths, fables, and the shared experiences that had shaped the town's identity. Stories of brave fishermen, of pirates and their hidden hoards, and of lovers who had met beneath the moonlit skies. One evening, beneath a canopy of stars, a wise elder named Don Felipe shared a story of the founding of Javier.
Our town has always been a place of wonder, my friends.
He said,
It's a place where cultures converged, where history was etched into the very stones, and where legends were born. Your journey, it brings you closer to understanding the heart and soul of Javier, and in turn, your hearts become woven into its narrative.
As Angelica, Antonio, and Sophia continued their exploration, they did so with a profound appreciation for the deep well of history and the intricate tapestry of stories that made Javier the enchanting seaside town it was. The park's treasures and the tales they discovered were not only a testament to the town's past but an integral part of its vibrant present, connecting the trio and their town in a way they had never imagined possible. As the trio ventured deeper into Montgó, their journey became increasingly arduous, testing not only their collective determination but also the bonds of their friendship. The map's final clue was a cryptic riddle that left them standing at the base of a sheer cliff, staring up at the precipice that loomed before them. Its jagged surface seemed to mock their aspirations. Angelica exhaled a deep breath, her eyes fixed on the daunting ascent.
This is it, the last piece of the puzzle. Our journey has brought us here, and it's now up to us to climb this cliff and uncover the final treasures that Montgó holds.
Antonio, surveying the rugged surface with a hint of trepidation, nodded in agreement.
It's a steep challenge, but our knowledge of Javier, our trust in each other, and our determination will see us through.
Sophia, always the fearless adventurer, stepped closer to the cliff's edge.
I've always been taught that to reach the summit, you must be willing to take the risk and overcome the obstacles. Let's do this together.
With that shared resolve, they began the treacherous ascent. Handholds and footholds were scarce, and the unforgiving terrain seemed to test their every step. Angelica led the way, placing her trust in the rocks and her friends' unwavering support. Their collective strength and unbreakable bonds carried them upward, step by step, as they navigated the craggy cliff face. Antonio's knowledge of Javier's geology became their guiding light, enabling them to choose the most secure paths. Sophia's agility and determination shone as she carefully scaled the vertical rock. After what felt like an eternity, they reached the summit, hearts pounding and breaths heaving, but they had overcome the formidable obstacle. There, at the cliff's peak, they uncovered a chest filled with treasures that glittered in the afternoon sun. Coins, jewelry, and artifacts of unparalleled beauty were nestled within, but it was the view that stole their breath away. Below them, Javier spread out like a vibrant tapestry, the Mediterranean Sea a sparkling gem at its edge. The town, their home, seemed to tell the story of their journey through its architecture and winding streets. The connections they had formed, with each other and with their town's history, were more precious than any material wealth they could have uncovered. Sophia, eyes shimmering with tears of accomplishment, spoke softly.
We did it. We scaled the cliff, unraveled the mysteries, and we're standing here, surrounded by history and beauty.
Antonio, gazing at the breathtaking vista, nodded with a sense of reverence.
And we've become part of this place's history, as well. Our adventure will be whispered through the generations, adding to the legends of Javier.
Angelica agreed, her voice filled with gratitude.
We've discovered treasures, not just of gold and silver, but of friendship, knowledge, and an even deeper love for Javier.
Their perilous climb had been a test of their mettle, their knowledge, and their trust in one another. It was a journey that not only brought them physical riches but also a profound connection to their town and its history. With hearts full and spirits lifted, they gazed upon Javier, knowing that their adventure was far from over, and that their hometown held many more secrets and stories to uncover. At last, at the cliff's summit, they uncovered a trove of treasure, an array of artifacts that glittered like time-forgotten stars. Carefully nestled within the beautifully crafted chest were exquisite ancient jewelry, intricate pieces that told tales of long-lost royalty and the elegance of bygone eras. Gold coins, bearing the marks of distant lands, whispered stories of commerce, trade, and the wealth that had once flowed through Javier's historic ports. But it wasn't just these material riches that took their breath away. Among the treasures were well-preserved documents, carefully archived in scrolls and manuscripts. These documents were a treasure in their own right, for they detailed life in Javier throughout the ages. Births, marriages, and deaths, the rise and fall of empires, the tales of explorers and their discoveries, all were meticulously recorded, bearing witness to the ebb and flow of history in this seaside town. As they descended from the cliff, their treasures carefully secured and their hearts full of wonder, they couldn't help but feel that their real discovery was the deeper understanding of their town's history and the bonds that had formed between them. Sophia held one of the ancient manuscripts, her eyes skimming over the elegant script.
These documents are a window into the everyday lives of people who once walked these streets. It's like we've traveled back in time and can feel the heartbeat of Javier throughout the ages.
Antonio examined a piece of jewelry, his fingers tracing the delicate filigree.
These treasures aren't just beautiful, they are a testament to the artistic sensibilities and craftsmanship of the artisans who called Javier home. It's a reminder that our town has always been a hub of creativity and culture.
Angelica, her heart filled with gratitude, looked at her friends.
Our journey was never just about uncovering hidden riches, though they are a delightful bonus. It was about connecting with our town's past and each other. Our bonds are the true treasures that will endure beyond this adventure.
Their footsteps echoed with a sense of accomplishment as they returned to the base of the cliff, their finds carefully packed and carried with reverence. Their adventure had been more than a quest for material wealth, it had been a journey through time, connecting them with the people and stories that had shaped Javier. As they made their way home, they knew they were now stewards of their town's history, entrusted with preserving its past for future generations. And their unbreakable bonds, formed through this shared quest, were the greatest treasures of all. The Lost Treasures of Montgó had blossomed into an extraordinary odyssey, one that transcended the confines of ordinary treasure hunting. It was a voyage through time, a tapestry woven with threads of history, friendship, and a profound connection to their beloved Javier. Their journey through Montgó's breathtaking natural wonders had been a reverent exploration, uncovering treasures hidden in the earth and secrets whispered by the winds. The journey was a testament to the enduring beauty of their hometown, a place where the forces of nature and the hands of countless generations had left their indelible marks. Yet, the true riches they had unearthed lay in the bonds they had forged. Their quest had transformed Angelica, Antonio, and Sophia, deepening their appreciation for their home in ways they could never have foreseen. It was a discovery that reached far beyond the tangible artifacts they had found, leaving them with a wealth of cherished memories, an enriched understanding of their town's past, and an unbreakable friendship strengthened by the shared wonder of their journey. As they returned to their cottage in Javier, they knew that the Lost Treasures of Montgó were not just a collection of historical artifacts, they were the embodiment of the town's legacy, a testament to the enduring spirit of its people, and a reminder that, in their shared history, their future was woven together.